Okay, so let's do a quick demo for you guys of Matrix Store Cloud and some of the Matrix Store features. I'm not going to go into the admin tool too much, just to say that we have vaults and users, ACLs, powerful audits, and all the powerful analytics. But instead, I'm going to take you straight into our vision interface. Our vision interface is a view on our Matrix Store. It's not a database. It is purely pulling all the data straight out of Matrix Store. And as you can see, I've got on the left, my vaults I've got access to. In the center, I've got my assets. And on the right here, I've got this all important metadata. All this metadata, completely searchable, all vaults, current folders, extracted metadata. That's the stuff we've gotten out of the system, you know, all the headers, XMP info, AS11, AS10, and the CPL file info. But we've also got a fuzzy search, and new to Matrix Store Cloud fairly recently, the video login, the ability to actually tag the timeline with little bits of metadata as well. Super useful for using and finding and getting back to them shortly afterwards. As you've probably noticed, I've got plenty of videos in here for demo, and these videos are completely playable. I've got JKL support. I can flip between time formats, speeds, scrub the timeline, etc. And also decide if I want to do something with it. So I can edit tags, add extra bits of metadata to it. As the press of a few buttons, I can play with metadata, copy and move it, get links, and those include public expiring links, the ability to just send the assets straight to someone who hasn't got access. And of course, all of these are covered by the ACLs as well. So only people with permission can do it. And those people who have got permission to do it also get given the audits to see what they've been up to as well. Of course, finding, browsing your active archive is really, really useful. But most of our users, they want to be able to edit the proxies directly from the archive as well. Whether they're in Matrix Store Cloud or Matrix Store On-Prem, they don't want to change the format and pass it up to something else. They just want to be able to find these assets and use them. And that's what we've done with our partners over at Vidispine, who've recently released their Vidi Edit product. We've dropped a few assets into the vault for them, and they are streaming these live to the tools that Stefan will show you now. If I hand over to you.
So yeah, thank you, Mark. And what we see here is our Vidi Editor product. It's a browser-based editor. It's made for journalists who want to produce content for social, for TV, for everything you want to do. It's not meant to be to make a full 90 minutes movie. It's meant to do news bits and pieces and social, as I said. So it works like most editing applications do work. You can create a project which is stored in our VD Core product, and you can access content. And in this scenario, we have connected a Matrix Store. So I see the same media like Mark has seen in his UI, and I have direct access to it. And when let's take a new piece of content in here, I can scrub through this very fast. And what happens in the back is that we don't move any proxy now. We stream directly into my client. So the magic piece in the puzzle here is our Vidistream product, which can natively stream from Matrix Store into Vidi Editor without moving any files. So the cool thing is you have full access to all your content. You can use everything for editing. So I like this piece of media, for example. It's blue. Endpoint in here. Out point, and I want to add it to the timeline. And there it is. Let's close this gap. And now I can play it back and see this wonderful edit I did. Beside that hard cut, we can also do effects like the dissolve we see in here. And that's one of the difference to some competitive products, that yeah, we can do effects in the video we can do this without moving any files because we do all this in our streaming server product in the back end. And also what you need to do to produce content for social is graphics. And we can do motion graphic animations like the one you see in here. And when I play it back, you see it's a lower third and I can directly edit it in here. So for example, I want to change the name and I can see the result immediately in here. When I'm done with editing, I hit the publish button and can decide which format I want to render it. We support all the broadcast formats, different proxy files, etc. And for this, we can pull out the high res from Matrix Store to do the rendering, or do rendering on proxy if you want to have it really fast. And that's like all the main features of our VD Editor product in a nutshell.
If anyone wants to get in touch to learn more about Matrix Store object storage on-prem or in the cloud, or if you'd like to get in touch with our friends from Vidispine regarding their amazing suite of applications, then the contact details will be on the screen in the credits. So it's a thank you very much and goodbye from me.
Thank you for the invitation, and yeah, see you somewhere, hopefully more near in the future.
Indeed.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us.